Hello, this is Frances with some songwriting tips from the way I see it. People have expressed interest in knowing more about the songs that I write for children. Well, I write for an organization called Songs of Love in New York, and they pair up songwriters with children who have lifetime, life-threatening illnesses. They send us an email with a profile of a child with their name and any information the child wants in the song, and then we have 25 days to write a minimum of a 2.5-minute song, fully produced from our studio. So I've pulled up Logic Pro. I'm currently working on a song right now for a child, a young child with leukemia. It's hard. But I want to talk to you about using AI. There's a lot happening in the news right now in the world about using ChatGPT, and I decided to jump on the bandwagon and check it out. So I'm going to tell you today how I'm using it, and especially as it relates to Songs of Love. So you can see here I'm creating tracks. The guitar is what gave me the idea for this particular song. This little boy, they mentioned in the profile that they want soft, soothing music. So I'm trying to create something that's still a little upbeat, but soothing. Sometimes it's sounds that spark the idea. Sometimes it's a lyric or a toy that they like. I just never know. But we have parameters for writing the song. So not only does it have to be a minimum of 2.5 minutes, but it has to include all the information that the family gives in a creative way. So if they like Paw Patrol, I have to figure out some fun things around Paw Patrol to express in the song. Now, this particular child, I didn't get very much information, so I have to be extremely creative. And after hundreds of songs, hundreds of children that I've written for, sometimes coming up with a creative idea can be challenging until I have the initial idea, and then things just start to flow. But sometimes just getting that initial idea can be challenging. So in this case, I thought, well, I'll use ChatGPT. So I typed in, I need to write a song for, and I gave his name, and it's an unusual name. I've never heard it before, so I have to practice pronouncing it. And in 30 seconds, based on the 8 pieces of information I gave ChatGPT, it threw out a song. It had 3 verses, a bridge, a chorus, an outro. Amazing. So I sat down to try to write a song using their information, but the truth is, it made it almost more challenging, because when you write a song, not only do you think about the lyrics, but you think about the melody. So you might have some great lyrics, but then coming up with a melody that flows and matches and the lyrics roll off your tongue, that becomes the challenge. Or maybe you have a melody idea. You have just a short melody. Well, then what are the lyrics going to be? And the lyrics need to flow with that melody. It needs to be a good blend of lyric and melody and make sense. So are they happy lyrics? Are they sad? What is the melody? What is the rhythm behind it? But first you think about the lyric and the melody. So what I found with ChatGPT, the benefit is that it might give you some lyric ideas that are creative and interesting. Or this little boy likes basketball, and though I've played basketball long time ago and have watched basketball, I'm not an expert in basketball. So in ChatGPT, I just typed in, give me some familiar terms around basketball. And in 30 seconds or less, it spits out a whole bunch of information about basketball and terms. And I saw some terms that I could use, like swish, swish. Now, I probably would eventually thought of swish, swish on my own, but just seeing the word swish in the AI gave me an idea. And from there, I was able to write more around a little boy playing basketball and make it fun. So there's your tip this week. Yes, use ChatGPT. I know there's concerns about it, but I can tell you from a content creator point of view, It's a wonderful resource, just like a thesaurus or dictionary or Google. It's another way to help you streamline and focus on what you really want to do, which is creating, and not have to use all your brain space just to get started or think up things. So I found it difficult to, and I actually just kind of threw away the lyrics that ChatGPT suggested, because when I actually put a melody to it, there just wasn't spark there for me. Maybe that's just me, but that's how I am. And this is from the way I see it, so there you go. So I say try ChatGPT and just experiment with it. Get to know it. It has pros and cons. It has some holdbacks, but I'm loving the way it triggers more ideas and just opens up possibilities for new ideas. And every artist just takes ideas that have already been created usually and just recreates them, put them on a different angle under different lighting. So it's all notes, but how you put the notes together and how you put the melody together and then how you combine the melody and lyrics, that's what makes you special and your contribution to the world special. So keep writing. If you have any questions, put them in the comment box below. Or if you're just enjoying these, let me know and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back.